Hi everyone!
Hello.
So what we're going to try to do today is try to plan out our kitchen, which is this room here. We're not sure how it's going to work with the video running, but we'll hopefully
be able to show you parts of it.
Yeah.
And the main thing for this stage is to work out where our electrics are going, because the next work is electrics before re-rendering.
Yeah.
Pointing the bricks so we can hide all the cables.
So yeah, we need to work out where we
need plug sockets, lights,
all that. Yeah.
etc.
We have bought some spotlights and we have bought a feature light to drop down, but we'll talk a bit more about that soon. So at the moment we walk through this part of the house, which is made out of the thick stone, and into the kitchen where we have replaced the roof and installed the skylight. This room was very dark and dingy when we came to view the place. I mean, it's hard to believe it's the same space, isn't it?
You couldn't see anything in here.
But it looks so much more spacious. It is actually quite a big room. So at the moment we've got an entrance door just here. We come in and continue on to the other part of the house. There's another door here. We do plan to remove this door completely and remove this door just so it all feels like one house and it's a little bit more free-flowing. There is another door, no shortage of doors.
Another door here, which isn't going to be a door in the future. It will just be a window from, we're thinking of a worktop, window from the worktop up.
The culprit of all our flood problems. It's random to have a drain indoors.
Yes, because the old sink was in this corner where this tap is, and the drain for it was here, which goes in outside the wall to another drain. So we don't know why there's a drain at the opposite side of the room, right where there was a door. It's quite confusing.
It is. Other things to point out are we have built the walls up, as you can see, where the bricks are. Filled in the gaps with expanding foam. We do plan to render that. Paint it white.
Yeah.
And it's the same at this side as well. We've no insulation on the roof at the moment, so it needs insulated, and we're thinking just plasterboard over the top, leaving the beams exposed.
Yeah.
There is no floor at the moment.
It's good and solid, which is a good start, but I don't know if you can see here, a lip down, same as the other door. So whenever we put our floor down, it'll be nice and level with the rest of the house, so there's no steps in and out.
Yes, so we hope for the floor to just run
no trip hazards.
right through and right through.
Over here there is a bit of a drop to the tiles.
So we'll need to level that out.
I think we'll start at this wall, so we know this is going to be a window. We want worktops the whole way along.
Definitely.
So we have some templates. Some of these, just the thickness the worktops are going to be. We've been laid all out on the floor to check where we want things.
Here's one we did earlier.
Here's one we did earlier. Bit of art attack.
It tends to be in kitchens that the sink is below the window. So that's our initial thoughts.
That's our initial thoughts. Nice and bright then at the sink. There will be nice clear bright glass, which will make it better. Sink and dishes, maybe the sink to the left.
Yeah, let's go for that for now.
And that will be there.
It will be easy. If we put it here, we'll be able to run the plumbing
through the old drains.
Yeah, that will be quite easy.
Yeah.
Water source is just there.
Yeah, bring water in and water out. Very close.
Great.
And the bottom one.
Fridge. Which is currently in the other room.
Yeah. Try and work out where that's going.
I mean, that looks really big floor space still, isn't it?
It is. Massive.
Are we sure this is the right size?
The
The
worktop.
worktop, yeah.
It's
Standard.
standard. It might be slightly bigger, slightly smaller, depending on what wood we get to make it with, but it would be very close to that, I think.
It just looks like it doesn't take up much room.
Yeah.
Which is good, really.
No, that's normal.
Fridge.
Fridge, either maybe on that wall.
Just quite tall, the fridge, isn't it?
It is.
Probably would go in the corner, is what I'm thinking, would it?
And we can go measure it quickly. We want down 2 meters.
2 meters.
So there's 2 meters there. With the floor on about another 40-50 mil. So it would fit in there. It'd be slightly out because of the
Yeah.
walls as well, so you might be to here.
Yeah. Something we want to do, we'll see if we can find a photo to show you guys, but is we love cooking and the kitchen is quite an important room to us, isn't it?
It is.
So we
Main
want
room.
to have like some nice shelving to put all our spices and things like that in on jars. And we
Yeah.
thought about maybe a big feature,
On this wall behind me.
possibly. I just think if we put the fridge there, then maybe it's a big bit in the way. What if we brought this worktop further up? So we slid this to the worktop when you started, say maybe.
There.
Yeah, and the fridge went in here. Doesn't fit the neatest, far from it. With the door opening this way.
I think we can change the doors, can we?
Yeah. So you have the door open this way, and then worktop starts here, straight into the sink.
So we plan to have the worktops right around. Fridge here. Fridge there, open and round.
Spice rack, this area just by the door.
Spice rack here on the wall. This will all be nice and white and bright. And then we have our sink, which will be below the window. And then worktops, all underneath storage the whole way around to our cooker. Plenty of areas to make our food.
Enter island. Island in the street. That is what we are. So we want the kind of
I would say centered between the wall and the edge of the worktop,
Yeah, I think I would.
even both sides. If we're possibly going to put a hob
Yeah.
on the island, we're not.
No.
But we'll decide where that's going then.
Yeah. Hob.
Hob. I like the hob.
The only reason I didn't think about not having it on the island is because we're not going to have a dining table, because we don't really sit at the table that often. This will be double up as a dining table
Multiple
and
uses.
somewhere to sit in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got a hob on there, then it wipes half of it out. That was my only thinking.
Good thinking.
Obviously we've got the big oven there.
But it's in that corner.
Yeah, I was thinking you're going to want a work surface beside it for if you're doing
Pans
anything.
and pots and
Pans, pots, if you're making bread.
I think a good
work
base
surface.
would be here.
Yeah,
Bit down from the corner
yeah,
and probably do about there.
yeah,
It means you have your electric hob, your wood fired oven and hob, and your preparation for cooking in the middle that suits
yeah.
both.
So that's where you would do your chopping and
Yeah. That means we'll have from here around for coffee machine, coffee grinder,
just let me set this down. What did you say about here?
about there. you want it away from the corner.
Yeah.
So if you're standing on it, you know, you can move left or right. You know, stuff
Space, yeah.
in it.
Just thought going back to the size of the eyelid,
Yeah,
having some plates and stuff could be useful.
could be.
To help work it out.
Yeah, good pace setting each side. Good bit of room in between.
Yeah.
If you were sitting opposite.
We do have 4 matching plates, I just didn't lift them.
Most of the time it'll be us two.
Come as if we're...
When we have guests, possibly 4, but you would want room for 6 comfortably around it.
$152, you're going to say? Was the limit?
152.
That's like here.
Use pen.
Yeah.
$76.
What if we just do a meter? I'll keep it simple.
Meter.
Yeah, which is here. Fridge location settled, sinks location settled, island size.
I think it's good.
So, because yeah, there would still be enough space to work here.
Yeah.
Quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Obviously, this big stones are going to be here, so we've loads of
So
space.
that's the amount of room you'll have behind you.
Yeah, and
Which is
like,
basically this, and that's.
and if I was sat here, can you walk behind me?
Yeah, there's a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably get stools to tuck in underneath anyhow, won't we?
Yeah.
So, big cooker here, the wood fired one.
Electric hob on top of the worktop.
Depending on the weather, we'll use whatever one.
Yeah. Summer, probably that, because in the kitchen will be too warm.
And it's
To light a fire.
electric with the solar panels.
Electric solar panels. In the winter, we'll have a bit less power in our batteries,
Yeah.
and it'll cold, so we'll light our wood burning stove.
Wood burning stove, we reckon will also help heat the room, so it's multifunctional.
So that sort of corner, roughly, for the coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, you'll have this area if you need to make anything,
Yeah, and just for sink dishes.
or if we were
Fair
cooking, making dinner, you were making bacon dessert.
Yeah.
You know, you still do those
yeah.
areas and the full island.
Okay.
Recipe books and all on the island. If you're doing anything here, you've got all the room. You just turn around to see what you
Yeah.
need. You're not sitting spilling all your stuff on
Yeah. In terms of island design,
it.
your work or your table area, stools underneath either side, and then maybe at the sides, like maybe here, and also maybe at the far area, like shelving. Be a good place for recipe books and things.
Like a wee sort of mini bookshelf at each side.
Yeah.
Well, there won't be anything in the middle. Nothing really to store in there, is there?
No, I think we're going to have enough storage.
So you could have the underneath of it quite deep,
Yeah.
so the seats could fit fully underneath it.
Yeah.
So for our worktops, our cupboards under our worktops,
Yeah.
we probably want them spaced out so all the doors are even,
Yeah.
or possibly the corner, because they're two different lengths.
Yeah.
But we'll have a double door under the sink.
Yeah.
One will be mostly for the drainage pipes, and the other one would be probably cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
But from that, going about every 60 centimetres, roughly, for now, for a cupboard.
Yeah.
That's plenty of room. We've got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then you've got 4, 5, 6, 7. And that leaves with a half cupboard.
Okay.
But that will be the corner one.
Yeah.
But that's 7 cupboards, not counting all your cleaning stuff and your sink drainage.
Okay.
and all of that.
And then electric wise,
Electric wise, we need a switch for the hob.
yeah,
Here's chopping,
yeah,
preparing food area. We're not going to plug anything in there.
no,
We're not going to want anything to get wet from the sink either.
no,
But this wall and this corner would probably be the best place for sockets.
yeah.
Probably a double socket and a double socket for the coffee machine.
Sorry, a double socket.
Right here, between the sink and the coffee machine.
Okay,
So as if we did have blenders, whisks, food hydrators, dehydrators,
yeah,
anything like that, there's a plug there we can plug it into. On the worktop, where you've plenty of room around it, and it's not in the way of the cooking area for
yeah.
chopping, where chopping boards and stuff will be.
So a single socket for the fridge,
Yeah.
a double socket, another double socket, a single socket for the.
Single socket for the hob.
Would it be a big, massive pain to get a socket that could be used from the island?
Under
Could
the
be
island,
useful, yeah, on said shelves.
we could do that, because we haven't put the floor down yet.
Just, I was thinking, you know, you're in here, you're having a cup of coffee, get the laptop, might want to plug it in, that kind of thing. As in using this as a table, we might want to have electric usage. Lights, it's getting dark already. We have some spotlights, and we bought a nice feature light for underneath the island.
The only problem is I'm right in the middle of the island.
Yep.
I'm right under the window, right in the centre. Good for the natural light, which is what we wanted.
Yeah,
The feature light,
the feature light.
not going to work in the centre. It will only come to about here.
Yeah,
So sitting down, they're not going to be on you. It won't be in the centre, but you could have them in line with this edge of the worktop.
possibly, yeah.
Means to this side of the window.
So, island, fridge, sink, new window, workspace, coffee area, electric hob, food preparation area, wood burning stove, skylight, drop down feature light will just be up there, and voila, we will have a kitchen.